Hi everyone, welcome to another thrilling episode of South by Southeast. I'm Mandi Rivera. You probably recognize me from a few episodes ago when we did South Ave Catering. We are here today with Uncle Paws Grooming Salon. And this is Toby here on the table. He's getting his groom on today. And we're talking with Tina and finding out, just what makes her tick and what makes this place so awesome to bring your pets to. So Tina, I understand you've been here for almost 5 years in January. I've been bringing my pups, Bruno and Dobby, which we'll probably see later in the video, here since about that time. I think February was when I started bringing them after she opened. And so tell us a little bit about yourself and why you love doing what you do.
It's really relaxing. I love doing this because I love these animals, dogs preferably. I don't know, it's kind of relaxing to me. It could get stressful at times, but I don't see myself doing anything else but this.
Okay. The name of your place, Uncle Paws, I think is a play on an uncle of yours?
Yeah, my uncle passed away in September of 15.
Okay.
And he left me some money to fulfill my dream.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I figured no other way to honor him than, and his name was Paul, so
okay,
we got Uncle Paws from that.
That's a very nice way to honor him.
Yeah.
Was he fond of dogs as well?
No, he was just fond of my passion, I guess.
He loved his knees.
Yeah.
So I know that we've watched Toby a little bit here get groomed. I noticed that you tried to calm him down. I know my dogs get excited when they're coming here. They're like, I say groomers and they're like, what, spa? We're going to the spa today. So I know you mentioned that this is relaxing for you, but also can be stressful.
Yeah.
Why is that? Like, what? I know we were speaking a little bit before we started interviewing, and you told us how sometimes you guys get bit.
Right.
So can you tell us about that?
This is a really stressful environment for dogs as it is. As you hear, they're back there barking. They feed off each other's energy.
Okay.
So there's a lot of dogs that when they see the door, they start to get scared for the reason in the back.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of dogs that have had bad experiences with other groomers. So they're acting out of fear as opposed to aggression. So yes, we do get bit a few times a week, but I try to work with them as much as I can because I know that, I understand that, so I try to make them as comfortable as possible. Usually after the 4th or 5th groom, when they come with me consistently, then they figure out that I'm not going to kill them and they get more comfortable. Puppies' first haircuts are usually terrible. It usually takes me about 4 or 5 times. This is this guy's second time, so he's already adapted to the situation.
He kind of knows the ropes a little bit.
Yeah, he took on very well.
Yeah, you missed Toby's sexy pose earlier. I don't know if we got that on camera, but it was a good look for you, Toby. I know you moved from across the street a couple years ago. You kind of expanded a little bit. Where exactly are you located, and what are your hours right now? I know you've adjusted your hours a little bit for the summer.
Yeah, so we're at 3656 East 106th Street. We're doing everything by appointment. Especially with COVID, we don't want to have a lot of people in the lobby waiting for nail trims or what have you. So now we're doing nail trims by appointment as well.
Okay.
We're here. We're closed on Thursdays and Sundays, and we're open 8 to 3. We do everything by appointment. So we take appointments from 8 to 10.
Okay.
And then we finish up the day by 3 o'clock.
On social media, where can we find you?
Uncle Paws on Facebook.
Okay.
I believe we have an Instagram. I think my daughter started an Instagram. But it's just usually Uncle Paws Grooming Salon.
Okay, Uncle Paws Grooming Salon. Uncle Paws Grooming Salon. Make sure you check it out. I know my dogs have been posted on there. I know you sometimes post pictures of the dogs.
Yeah, well, we're not that busy.
Okay.
We have time to take. I usually have a different kind of backdrop back there, and we try. But sometimes it's like a madhouse in here.
And I'm sure getting a dog to sit for a picture after they've been through the grooming experience, they're kind of like, I'm just ready to go home and chill out. Let's find out a little bit about your staff. I know you're here pretty much all the time. Who else do you have working with you?
We're all here all the time. We're a great team. We work great together. This is family owned and operated. I have my daughter, my daughter-in-law. And then usually sometimes I'll have a receptionist, somebody will come in and feel sorry for me because we can't keep up with the phones and the dogs at the same time. But so yeah, I'm really proud of my team, proud of the work, the progress the learning experience that they've gotten from this place, how well they work with the dogs. I'm extremely grateful to all my customers, especially the ones that have come to me from the start. And we're growing constantly.
That's awesome.
And without my customers, we wouldn't be here right now. So I'm very, very thankful for that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. Oh,
All right, you gotta relax. It's okay.
it's like, all right, it's okay. So I know we were, myself, I was excited when we found out that there was gonna be a groomer on the east side because I think the closest is in Hegwish, maybe Whiting, Burnham. As far as like your experience on the east side, I know we're kind of a small knit community, so has it been more word of mouth that's got you business or social media or both?
I believe it was more so word of mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't start my Facebook, I think for maybe 6 months into it.
Oh, wow.
I didn't do any marketing or networking or anything like that. It was just basically word of mouth. We're up to, I think like we have 2,600 clients right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're doing 15 to 16 dogs during the week a day, and then on Saturdays usually 20 to 21. So by the end of the week we're
In
just
a
burnt.
day.
Yeah.
In an 8-hour day. Well,
So that's why we have to schedule the way we do. We schedule four per hour, and then what we do is we start with the first one, take down the first haircut, and then do it as that. Then they go get a bath, blow dry, and then we go back to the top and do the second cut.
okay. Wow. So when they come in, what's the process is one person works on that dog the entire time?
No,
Or they
no. So
switch
we
it?
all have our hands on them.
Okay.
You know, she'll take down. We'll both take down the first cut.
Okay.
Then they go to my daughter in the back. She gives them a bath, blow dries them. So we do it like that. So we get all of the haircuts, first cuts taken down first.
Okay.
And then we go back to the top from the first appointment. So she'll grab one, I'll grab one, and then we'll work on them.
Oh wow, that's a pretty cool system. Here I'm thinking it's like one dog, one person.
Yeah,
The
I mean
entire time.
that's really the only way we can make money that way. I know, because it does take about 2.5 hours to work on one dog completely.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, it's much harder to work on a dog. I know people have said before, like, you know, you pay more for your dog's haircut than yours, but
Yeah.
there's so much that goes into it.
exactly.
As far as
Like I was thinking for
controlling
myself,
the dog.
when I go get a haircut, I spend like $50, $60, you know, with everything. And we're charging $50 for a dog's haircut, but we don't pee and poop and bite, and we actually sit still. Like most times I'm all over this table chasing the dog around. So it is kind of, I feel like I charge a pretty decent price considering what we have to go through in a day.
I would definitely say so. I've priced out a couple other places, even, you know, like before you opened. Once I came here, I was a loyal customer, but definitely, you know, more affordable, which is good for the, you know, East Side community. Most of us are not like gloriously rich or anything like that, but it's a tight-knit community and we're hardworking people. Every dollar counts. So,
Right, yeah. I try to
we
be
wanna
as
take care of our
reasonable.
puppies. Yeah.
As reasonable as possible. I do get people telling me I'm too expensive, but
She's worth it though. I'll tell you that.
thank you, I appreciate that.
About how far in advance would we need to call to schedule our dogs? I think I had to wait about 2 weeks. I know you can't call and expect to probably get in the same day.
No,
'cause
the only
you're
thing that could
booking
get in the
ahead.
same day is a Chihuahua, because it takes us about 25 minutes to do that completely. You know, they're small and short hair, so it's just a bath and nails.
Okay.
Haircuts take a little bit longer, and like it all depends. Like he's being really good. Last week we had about 4 days where she had to help me with every single dog to safely groom them, because they're biting, they're pulling, they're all over the table, and when I get them like that, we need both of us to do it.
Right, so what else besides a haircut and a bath is on your menu as far as what you do for grooming?
We take walk-in nail appointments, nail trims. We do color, we do dyes on them, we do nail polish, we do flea treatments, prevention. I just got this new product in, it's called a mud bath that rehydrates their skin really, really well.
Mud bath?
Mud bath, yeah.
Oh, mud bath,
It's a really, really intense conditioner. What else do we do? Yeah, we have flea relief treatment, we have medicated shampoos that are extra, like tea tree for badly,
Like teeth cleaning too?
teeth brushing, yeah,
Okay.
nail grinding. Teeth brushing has to be done with the groom because the dog's gonna get wet when we do that. But yeah, we were doing walk-in nail trims now. Like I said, we're doing that by appointment because of COVID.
Okay.
It's okay, my friend.
And speaking of COVID, when we came in, we were masked up. We took the masks off to do the interview because we want to make sure you guys can hear us while we're talking. But I know we talked a little bit about wearing the masks while you're grooming, and you said that it hasn't been proven that, you know, we can transmit COVID to the doggies. So, but I noticed, you know, when we came in, we kept our distance and stuff, so we're not getting close to anybody too much. But can you tell us a little bit more about COVID and the dogs? What have you found out? What do you know?
I studied it the whole time.
Okay.
Kept an eye on it the whole time we were closed down.
Okay.
And a lot of groomers from Illinois got together and got a petition going to present to the governor as to why it was important for us to reopen.
Okay.
So we were one of the first businesses that reopened in May
Okay.
because it hasn't been proven that it's contracted by dogs. So,
And that's because, too, you said grooming is important for the dogs
It's very
as far as
important
for their
for
health. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So, if you know, usually if they're not groomed every 2 months, long-haired dogs like this, if they're not combed out at home and stuff like that, and they're constantly washed, then when the fur gets wet and it's not combed, it starts to mat up from the skin out. So a lot of times people will brush on the top of the dog, but they're not getting to the skin. So that's where the matting starts, and then it has to be shaved down completely. When it starts matting up like that, it starts to pull and tighten the skin, which slows down the blood flow. Okay, so that's unhealthy. Nails, they need to be trimmed once a month at least because the vein grows with the nail. Once the nail gets too long, they start walking really light because it hurts them. It's like us wearing shoes.
Like high-heeled shoes almost?
Like just try to put some gym shoes on with your toenails really, really long.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt, right? So
Okay.
we're gonna walk a little bit lighter. So that's what they do.
Okay.
Now it's affecting their joints because they're walking lighter. It starts to affect their joints and muscles.
Okay.
And as they get older, they're gonna have a lot of different problems.
Oh yeah, definitely very important to keep the doggies groomed. And I didn't even know. I just groom him because he looks prettier. But and I don't know. My dog seems to have like a better attitude when he's groomed. When he's not, he's kind of
'cause he's
grumpy.
fancy, that's
yeah,
why.
he is. He knows when he's fancy. So again, I know you said Uncle Paws Grooming Salon on the Facebook. What's the best number if we want to reach out via text or phone call to get a hold of you?
The number 773-902-2020. You could text message, you can call, you can leave messages. We try to do it as prompt as possible, but like I said, it's just 3 of us. I don't have a reception full time, so we do return all phone calls of people that leave messages.
Yes, they do. I can attest to that. She might not call back right away, but she definitely will call back or text back. Well, thank you guys for joining us and Uncle Paws. We appreciate you viewing our little episode here. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Subscribe to us. We need the subscribers. And you want to stay abreast of all the stuff going on the east side, Northwest Indiana and all that, all the great businesses that you can take advantage of. So Tina, thank you. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping in, guys.
All right.